Hello again. This is your teacher Driss and welcome to my channel English with Driss. In this video we are going to talk about learning theories. A learning theory describes how students receive, process, store, and retain knowledge during learning. There are 5 education learning theories that educators can utilize to help them enhance their classroom and make it a better learning environment for all students. 1. Behaviorism. 2. Cognitivism. 3. Constructivism. 4. Social constructivism. 5. Humanism. In this slides we are going to start with the first one, which is behaviorism. Consequently, the following elements will be covered. 1. The definition of behaviorism. 2. History of behaviorism. 3. The role of the teacher. 4. The role of the student. 5. Application of behaviorism in classroom. 6. Positives of behaviorism. 7. Negatives of behaviorism. 1. The definition of behaviorism. Behaviorism is the theory that students can learn language through the process of stimulus and response. Here is an example. The teacher asks a question, stimuli, and then the student gives an answer, response. If the answer is correct, the teacher praises him, positive feedback. Based on this feedback, whenever someone else asks the student the same question, the student gives the same answer, repetition. This happens again, and again until it becomes a habit. If the answer is incorrect, the teacher warns or punishes the student, negative feedback. Having received such feedback, the student will not give the same answer the next time, change of behavior. Instead, he will try to find the right answer to avoid punishment. 2. History of behaviorism. John B. Watson is known as the father of behaviorism within psychology. John B. Watson, 1878–1958, was an influential American psychologist whose most famous work occurred during the early 20th century at Johns Hopkins University. Watson's behaviorist theory focused not on the internal emotional and psychological conditions of people, but rather on their external and outward behaviors. He believed that a person's physical response provided the only insight into internal actions. 3. The role of the teacher. Behaviorists believe that if the teacher provides positive reinforcement or rewards, whenever students perform a desired behavior, they will learn to perform on their own. The same thing applies to punishments. The teacher can take away some privileges from students who misbehave. For the role of the student. From a behaviorist perspective, the role of the learner is to be acted upon by the teacher-controlled environment. The teacher's role is to manipulate the environment to shape behavior. Thus the student is not an agent in the learning process, but rather an animal that instinctively reacts to the environment. 5. Application of behaviorism in classroom. The teacher can apply the behaviorist theory in his classroom in different ways. This may include drills. Students learn new things, such as vocabulary, by means of repeated exercises. Question and answer. The teacher can use a question as a stimulus and answer as a response, gradually getting harder with questions to help students. Positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is a type of behavior management that focuses on rewarding what is done well by students. You might give verbal praise to a student who is doing the process correctly to reinforce the behavior you want to see. 6. Positives of behaviorism. Of the advantages of behaviorism is the fact that when the teacher rewards positive behavior, other students are more likely to copy that behavior to earn the reward. The rewarded student is also more likely to repeat that behavior because of the positive feedback. 7. Negatives of behaviorism. It only focuses on the external behavior of human and thus ignores the mental processes that are involved in learning. This theory also has been criticized for the use of animals in applying the laws of learning, since humans are more complex than animals. Therefore, this was the first theory of learning. Finally, as usual, do not forget to like, subscribe and share. See then. Good luck.